I'm a translator. Ancient languages, mostly Akkadian, Syriac, a little Enochian, if you believe in that sort of thing. I usually work with museums, or weird grad students, but last month, I got a job from a man who wouldn't tell me his name. He found me through my website. No profile picture, no references. Just a message. I have something you need to see. I'll pay triple your normal rate. Bring gloves. The file he sent was a series of photos, scanned pages from what looked like a journal. Leather-bound, brittle paper, black ink that had faded to rust. The script was unfamiliar at first. Harsh, blocky, like cuneiform had a migraine. But the structure, the syntax, it felt too intentional to ignore. I told him I'd take the job. He wired me the money instantly, no questions asked. The journal had no title, just a single phrase etched into the inside cover. What is bound must speak. Most of it was disjointed ramblings, names that didn't exist, locations that didn't make any sense. But the further I went, the more I realized this wasn't a diary. It was a confession. From something that wasn't human. It talked about its fall, cast like rotted gold from the heavens, it said. It remembered the cold before light, the taste of burnt offerings, the thrill of being worshipped. Then came the silence, the great forgetting, and finally, the binding. It said it had been trapped in a vessel, a host who spoke my words, but whose throat bled for them. That phrase stuck with me. So did this one. The translator becomes the transcriber. The transcriber becomes the vessel. I stopped sleeping. The more I read, the more I understood words I never should have known. Not just what they meant, but how they felt. Like they were alive. Like they were watching me. One night, I woke up and found symbols carved into my apartment wall. Not drawn. Carved. Deep. Perfect lines. I live alone. No one has any keys. Then came the voice. It didn't speak out loud. It was in me. In my thoughts, but not mine. It called itself Vorkael. Said I'd unlocked the gate with my tongue. Said I had waited for centuries for someone who could read its story in the right order. I tried to burn the journal. It wouldn't catch. I soaked it in gasoline. Nothing. I tried to email the man who hired me. The message bounced. His account was gone. The bank transfer reversed like it never happened. The journal's gone now, but I still have the words. They're in me. Sometimes I black out and wake up in strange places. Subway tunnels, rooftops, under bridges. Always near someone who dies a few days later. One was found with their jaw shattered. Another drowned in dry air. The last head page is torn from their stomach. Each had the same phrase carved somewhere on them. The translator becomes the vessel, and I've started speaking in my sleep. My neighbors say it sounds like screaming backwards.